FSN North's Gophers coverage continues. Quest Gophers Live starts now. Goals by Fischer and Oposo, a part of the show tonight for Minnesota. That helped them to a 2-0 lead. The Gophers go on to win in the series opener 3-0 over Alaska Anchorage. Welcome to Quest Gophers Live. We start with a man who got his first collegiate goal tonight, Dave Fischer. We talked during the intermission about a very good first period. How important was a big start for Minnesota tonight?
Well, coaches specified that Alaska was obviously coming off. They didn't play last weekend, so they were going to come out with a lot of energy, and they're a physical team. And it was real important for us to set the tone right away. And I think we came out here, put like 12 shots on goal. They only had like 3. So it was a real good start for us.
All throughout the night tonight, I felt like the defensemen really showed their ability to create. And it's something that I know that defensive core has been trying to establish all year long.
Very true. I mean, we work with Coach Gensel every single day, and we have little split squads where the forwards go down that end, and D work on special stuff. And, Kevin Weirs, RJ, Stu, our whole core, Cade, I mean, everyone just took a step, it seemed like today, and we were solid back there, and we kind of seemed to control the game a little bit. It was nice.
Let's take a look at your goal. We'll have you describe it for the fans who are watching at home.
Ben Gordon, he's a beast. Nice little cycle off the boards. Blake Wheeler up to the monster. Takes about 5 seconds to get there, and top titty.
Like a pure goal scorer, Now, we're going to bring Kyle Oposo in here as well. We've been talking throughout the night about the conversation that the two of you had on the bus ride back from Minnesota State and how much it seemed to help Kyle get on track on Saturday. Now that you see him score like this, does he fall into that goal scorer category yet?
Well, I don't know. We might have to get a few more, but, that was a pretty good shot going high glove on the opposite-hander goalie. Short side, tough. That's tough like that going from the point there, and kind of made it look easy. It was really smooth there. It gave a nice little wiggle, nice little head fake, and then, put it upstairs.
Do you share some of those moves with the defensemen?
Oh, I mean, well, they kind of steal them from my arsenal. I don't really like to share them, but no. I mean, I don't know what they're doing back there on the blue line. They got their own thing. They, we do split squads, and they're always working on, getting away from guys and getting their shots through. So I think Gensel does a really good job of that.
In all seriousness, I'll ask both of you what conversations like that say about the camaraderie and the chemistry that this team has, and how much you can help each other through the tough times in a long season.
That's the concept of a team, especially with hockey. You're around guys all the time. The locker room is like the greatest place in the world. And, you develop relationships. I mean, I didn't even know Kyle before my freshman year. And, now I consider him one of my best friends. So, to see him down and out like that a little bit, I mean, I felt like it was a little bit of my responsibility to, lift the big fella up. And, it didn't take much, and he's back on track now.
Kyle, are you surprised how quickly that it's come together for this team that way?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think that we had all the tools in place. We just weren't executing and, weren't doing the little things that we needed to do. And now that we are, it seems like we're rolling right now. We played awesome defensively tonight, which was a big plus for us, not giving up any goals. Might have been the first shutout of the year for us, so that was great. And, we're clicking right now, so we just got to keep it rolling into tomorrow because it's going to be a tougher game.
We're going to take a look at your goal, Kyle, and this might be a highlight reel textbook play. It starts with Fischer in his own zone.
Yeah, it does. Dave made a good breakout pass, and Hopeful made a great play. And then, I just saw Jay open, and I knew he was going to give it back to me right away, and just had my stick cocked and ready, and so I was in the net pretty fast.
Guys, enjoy this win. Thanks for joining us. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thanks, Tom.
Dave Fischer, Kyle Oposo, a big part of this Gopher win tonight. Fischer's first goal, Oposo another goal, and Minnesota has win number 1 in their back pocket. Let's continue on the Toyota postgame wrap. We'll head back upstairs. Frank Mazzocco and Doug Woog.
Thanks, Anthony. Maybe in 5 or 10 years we'll be talking to these players or players like them and say, what do you miss about the college game? And they'll say, I miss the camaraderie, I miss the teammate. Here for a chance, we're able to deliver to you directly why those feelings are so deep, where those bonds formed, why they form, and how they form.
Well, I think David said it all. He said the locker room. The locker room is their home. That's where the place where they get together. That's where they watch. That's where they talk. What they're going to do tomorrow. I mean, it's a place where everything evolves from. And that was such a wonderful interview. I mean, this is why college hockey is so great. College sports is just to see these guys enjoy. And I think what David Fischer said last week, enjoy it, Kyle, because it is fun. It's not that big a deal.
Well, we've already heard a lot about what Kyle Oposo owes Dave Fischer. After tonight, he also owes Jay Barabal, who's standing by with Anthony LaPanta.
That's an understatement. I'm sure Jay is going to be charging royalties a little bit after passes like this one. You had the big pass last week to Ben Gordon, but let's start with that goal because it doesn't get much prettier than that. When you sit down on a whiteboard, I don't know you could draw up a four-way passing play like you guys had.
Yeah, well, it was a great play all around. I mean, we got a good outlet pass from the D. Hof made a nice ditch to Kyle, and we kind of went down. Fed it to me real quick, and I knew he was kind of cocking back for that one-timer, so I gave it right back to him. I knew he'd put it away.
That kind of speed and skill is what this Gopher team's been looking for throughout the early part of the season. Do you feel like you're just starting to settle in at this point?
Yeah, I do. I mean, the whole game today, my line and Wheeler's line and Koff's line, and all four lines were making plays. And I mean, we only had 3 goals, but I feel like as we make more plays, the goals will come.
Jay, congratulations. Enjoy this one. Good luck tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Jay Baraball, a big part of the Gopher offense once again tonight. They win the series opener by a final 3-0. We'll visit with head coach Don Lucia, and we'll also demonstrate that tic-tac-toe goal when we return on Quest Gophers Live.